We've all been there. You're standing at the front of the room, all eyes are on you, and suddenly, your mind just goes totally blank. That familiar panic usually comes from one simple place. You aren't sure how to start your speech, and you definitely don't know what information is supposed to come next. Look at this table. This is the Speaking Structure Guide, and it helps remove that uncertainty. Instead of thinking of your presentation as a massive test, think of this guide as a foolproof recipe. Filling out these 6 specific boxes organizes your thoughts into a logical flow. As you answer the prompts in each row, you are building the specific order of your story piece by piece. To show you exactly how this works, we are going to walk through the guide together using something incredibly ordinary. Let's build a presentation about a standard rain umbrella. By taking a scary 5-minute speech and breaking it down into these familiar, bite-sized pieces, you take the pressure off. You regain control over your material. Let's focus on the first row, the introduction. You state your name, ID, and specialization. Right next to that, you explain your personal connection. For our umbrella, you chose it because your hometown gets heavy spring rainfall. Moving down to row 2, product introduction. Here, you define the brand name and category. You also tell the audience who this is made for. For our umbrella, the target consumers are commuters and students walking in bad weather. Now, row 3, product description. Think of this as taking the object apart. You list the physical materials, a waterproof nylon canopy, steel spokes, and plastic handle. Then describe how those parts work. A push-button release expands the canopy. Notice what we just did. These first 3 sections require 0 guesswork. You are just gathering facts, which builds a strong foundation before you share your own ideas. Moving to row 4, comparison and advantages. Here, you weigh your product against a common alternative, like a standard raincoat. You then list why your product wins. An umbrella protects your heavy backpack from getting soaked and is easier to share. But no product is perfect. Dropping down to row 5, we look at shortcomings. Finding a real flaw shows you've deeply analyzed the design, like the fact that holding an umbrella makes it difficult to see puddles on the ground at night. This brings us to a key concept in the guide, remodeling. This is where you step into the role of an inventor and propose a specific physical upgrade to fix the flaw you just found. Looking at this technical breakdown, you can see our proposed solution. We take the standard umbrella handle and replace it with a heavy-duty built-in light. Returning to row 5 of our guide, we write down our argument. You explain to your audience that this light-up handle illuminates your walking path, making it much safer to walk during nighttime storms. This remodeling section gives the presentation its purpose, shifting from standard facts to a specific upgrade. You demonstrate how your own design choices fix a tangible problem. Finally, we arrive at the last row of our chart, the conclusion. This is your space to remind everyone of the real-world value your new design brings to the table. You wrap up your presentation by looking forward, stating how this smart umbrella will deliver a better experience for users and drive strong sales performance. Take a look at the completed chart. By focusing on one simple prompt at a time, you have built a complete, logical presentation from start to finish. So for your next assignment, pick a product you actually care about. Sit down with this guide and tackle the form one single box at a time. When you trust the structure guide to do the heavy lifting, the fear of forgetting what to say disappears. All that's left is the confidence to stand up and share a great idea.